What's going on, people? Guns blazing in the house. Today I got some Bakura farm decks for you, level 40 Bakura. This is the most successful one I've seen so far. This is from a Japanese player. I'll leave the link in the description. All credits go to him. And it relies on using Labyrinth Builder, which is a drop skill on Paradox Bros, to protect you until the last turn. And I'll explain this more in the actual demonstration to save us some time in this video and some time on the render. But one thing I can say about this deck is that it's a very tight list. Like, there's not much to replace here. You need Shield and Sword, you need the Axes, you need Vassal Union attack. If you only have one, use a Spell Reclamation. But you can't use Gift of the Martyr Piranha here. Here's one that uses Destiny Draw and Summoner of Illusions. Also from a Japanese player. We'll leave the link in the description. I modified the deck a bit so that it doesn't need Union for all those people that don't have Union attack. And also to make it a little more consistent, because using Piranha means we have more spells to use. We have more slots to use for healing spells and healing traps. Anyways, let's move on to the demonstrations. Alright boys, this deck is from a Japanese player. I'm going to leave the link in the description because I literally just copied the exact deck. Okay, so this is how it works. This is a great starting hand. The Labyrinth build. I'm gonna put in one Axe and one Wild Tornado, and I'm gonna slap an Axe on him. The reason this Axe is here is for two purposes: so that we can summon Grarl on the last turn, and also so that he can't flip his Man-Eater bugs on us. The reason we're running Wild Tornadoes and D-Spells is because we want to get rid of Ectoplasm. Because if we don't, he's gonna force us to tribute our own wall. Now here's where luck comes into play. We have to draw into either a Gravedigger Ghoul, Foolish Return, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, there you go. And we got a Foolish Return as Dark Necro. Thankfully it came through for us. So that's good. We got another D-Spell. You gotta get those D-Spells rolling, my boy. Pot of Benevolence will be necessary because we need his monsters in the graveyard. I mean, we need to put monsters in his graveyard back to his deck so that he doesn't deck out before us. If he doesn't tribute any of these monsters, I'm just gonna D-Spell his Sword of Dark Rites. Okay, he tributes. And activates Ecto. We want to get rid of that as soon as possible. Or else he's gonna whittle us down with some burn damage. Yeah, let's pop D-Spell on. This guy has a line for D-Spell, sick meme. How to Benny. I'm gonna set Wild T because it's good to destroy the Ectoplasmers before he even gets a chance to fire it off. It's also for Sword of Dark Rites in case he gets two. Then you can go over your wall. He has two of them. That's why I wanted to wait. This is bad. I should have done it as soon as I could because now I don't get the full victory effect damage only bonus since I got battle damage on him. Anyways, that's good. We got another Wild T. I'm gonna go ahead and D-Spell this Ecto. Contemplating on D-Spelling Sword of the Dark. I'm not sure if he runs 3 in the deck. Malise Doll comes back because of its effect. That's why you want to. That's another reason you have to destroy the Ectos. Oh, yeah. You know, destroy it. It's gonna be stuck in an infinite loop where he just keeps getting it and using it again.
Not bad. My turn is over.
Another wild T.
I said my turn is over. Chance. I draw.
Okay.
Not bad. My turn is over. I draw.
Another GX.
My turn is over. It's your turn. I draw.
Turn that off for now.
Turn is over.
We don't need multiple axes.
My turn is over. It's your turn.
As a matter of fact, you want to get rid of them because of
I tribute.
this face.
My turn is over. I draw.
You want to make room. You want to drop your entire hand at the last turn to play the Grarl. You don't need to banish anymore. I mean, let's play it because it's glossy.
From my hand, I activate a spell.
Get us more glossy points. Burning Laja. Oops.
My turn is over. I draw.
I do want to get that removed,
I activate a continuous spell.
so I don't take 500 here.
Face down card.
I'm getting very low on life points. Yeah, just keep playing the spells.
I activate a quick play spell.
And Eater Bug's pretty harmless. Get those glossy points, and next turn is when we go in.
My turn. I draw. Not bad. My turn is over.
What you do is you gotta get rid of everything, right? So, thankfully he has a spell on the board. We can use D-spell on.
My strategies you cannot win. I activate the card Dispel.
Switch this to attack mode. Play your Gravekeeper's Vassal.
I summon a monster in
Oh, hold
attack
up.
position.
I should have Shield and Sworded before I played Vassal, but I don't think it's gonna matter. It's only a 200 point
A
difference.
spell.
Go ahead and pop
And
Secret
I
Passage,
activate a spell.
Double Union. If you only have one Union,
I activate a
use
spell.
Spell Reclamation.
From my hand,
And if you don't have any Unions, you gotta use a different deck. The thing is, you can't Shield and Sword and then Gifted the Martyr, because it takes only the original attack. So after everything is popped, you can special summon Grarl, and Union attack will boost your Vassal over 10,000, and that's the farm. Unfortunately, like I said, I made him take battle damage because I was too late on the Wild Tornado on the Sword of Dark Rites, so I'll probably only get like 7,000. Oh no, we already got 7,000. Ew. Puppet Master. Super trash.
challenging.
Okay.
My
Another great starting hand.
end my turn. It's
All we need is one card to return
draw.
his thing. His Necrofear back into the deck. So I'm gonna put in Shield and Sword and Vassal, they're just combo pieces. These cards you actually need. Like, you need one axe. I'm gonna play the glossy one for more points.
I activate an equip spell. I end my turn. Draw.
And now we have, I think, 3 turns.
Here
Yeah,
we
3
go.
turns to draw into Foolish Burial or something like that.
I end my turn.
Part of the cards is gonna guide us, right? Better guide your boy.
Activate a quick play spell.
Better guide your boy.
I activate the spell.
That's a D-spell target.
Ectoplasma. Fire. My monster effect activates.
Gross Gagio. Not too scared of that.
End my turn.
So as I said, Gravity Axe is important to get it on as soon as possible. And we still don't got a Foolish
My strategies
Burial.
you cannot win.
I mean Foolish Return.
Activate the card
Or a
Dispel.
Pot of Benevolence.
I end
Getting
my
pretty
turn.
nervous actually. We only have one more turn to draw it.
I set a monster. I end my turn. Here we
Okay.
go.
Heart of the cards, guide your boy.
I draw.
Oh baby.
From my hand,
Okay.
I activate a quick
Return the Dark Necrosphere. If you mess up at that step, I have no words. I have no words for you.
draw.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn off my
I draw.
activation prompts for now.
I end. Here I go. Draw.
Go to Dark Rites. Okay, this is not scary. It's only scary when he gets his Hot Des out and then he gets two Sword of the Dark Rites on it. In which case you have to
I end. Here I go.
Wild Tornado one, or else he's gonna go over your Labyrinth
Here
wall.
we go. It's my. I draw. Here I turn.
I'm waiting for him to get some more useless monsters in the grave before I pop Pot of Benevolence. At this point, let's discard some stuff. I don't think we need a second axe.
My turn. Draw. This will work.
Ectoplasma.
Ectoplasma.
Yeah, I'm gonna Wild Tea there.
You fool.
You also want to get rid of these Wild Teas as soon as possible, because they're the hardest to get rid of. You want your hand to be fully empty on the last turn so you get your Guardian Growl. So in that case, I'm not going to use D-Spell. I'm going to use Wild Tornado to destroy this thing.
Draw. I activate the spell. Ectoplasma.
Ectoplasma once again. Hand's turn. A Wild Tea it.
I play my face down card. My turn. And here we go.
Let's
I draw.
have a quick look at his grave, shall we? You guys any buff on his heart? Like, don't like is that this? Yeah, no, he's like he only runs two.
It's my.
I'm gonna go ahead and D-Spell. D-Spell one of those. D-Spell the one on the Hot Des.
I activate the card.
Get rid of one of my Ds. That's good. He got another monster, a useless monster, into his grave.
I draw.
Meaning I can use Pot of Benny now. We can return Man-Eater Bug. I don't want to return Sangan because he can search stuff with it. But at this point it doesn't matter because there's no more room for Sangan on the board. So I can also just Foolish return that. Clear up some more space on my board. I mean in my hand. Clear the spells in my hand. Burning Lagio. That's another Wild Tornado target.
You fool.
You do not want the boy
Play my face down card.
to be using this,
And here we go.
burning us down.
I draw. I end my turn.
Alright, so we're good to go for now. We can just D-Spell one of the equips to get the empty hand on the last turn. Gravedigger Ghoul is not needed anymore. I'm discarding it because I'm lazy, but
It's my turn.
if you're not sure you're going to get 8,000, you probably want to play this if it's glossy.
I draw.
Foolish Return. That one's not even glossy. Oh wait, it is glossy. Fine, let's Foolish Return one. Some more glossy points. It's not as bad because it's only one card. So lazy when it comes to farming. So 2 more turns to go,
End my turn.
and we will have completed the farm successfully, I hope.
It's my. I draw.
The Gravity Axe. It's not really needed. We'll set it.
I'm setting a card.
Can get more points from it.
Here I go.
It's what you do if you want more points or you want to be able to use your D-Spells. You just pop it.
I flip over my face down card. I activate an equip spell.
D-Spell it.
My strategies you cannot win.
D-Spell anything actually. You don't have to D-Spell this.
Dispel.
D-Spell that. Doesn't matter. And the thing is, Guardian Growl you can't special summon until your hand is fully empty. I messed up again. You should Shield and Sword after your Vassal. Before your Vassal hits the field, but it doesn't matter. It's only a 200-point difference. Negligible.
I activate
Secret Passage under Vassal. Double Union. You know how it goes.
I activate a spell. From my hand. I activate a spell.
There you go. Special summon your Grarl.
I should say this card.
That's all there is to it, baby. Give him that unified backhand. Come on, give me something that ain't trash. Real? Okay, so 8,400. 1,000 of these points are from Prismatic and Glossy. Yeah, so this would be 7,400 without Prismatic and Glossy. You need 600 points from it. Pretty decent. It's not very expensive, to be honest. This is a good starting hand. We got Pot first turn. This is necessary because we need to get Necrofear back in the deck, or else we're gonna die to final. Needs at least 2 cards in the grave. That's gonna be fine because we're gonna Des counter blow whatever he hits us with. Then it's gonna die. We're gonna have a good time. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop both of these. Des counter and Enchanted Jav. Okay, so Dark Ruler dies. Destiny Draw is poppable. There's something we have to do when we hit the first Destiny Draw, and that's to make sure none of the key combo pieces are at the bottom of the deck, and that would be Card Breaker. And actually, no, Card Breaker could be at the bottom. Summoner of Illusions. We don't want Summoner of Illusions to be at the bottom because we have to play him the turn before, and we also don't want Dimension Hole to be at the bottom. Anyway, since they're both confirmed to be not at the bottom, let's just pick up some healing spells. I'm gonna go with, yeah, Nutrient Z should be fine. Yeah. At this point, I can pot him up. Go ahead and return the Necrofear and Dark Ruler. Make sure you get Necrofear back in there. At this point, I think we're headed off to a successful farm. Of course, the win rate is not 100%. I think it's closer to 70 to 80% with this deck because you have a chance to brick the hands. Like, you could draw all your final combo pieces in the first few turns, and then you're just shafted because you don't draw enough healing. Okay. He's gonna hit us with an Ecto, but it's okay because we got Super Machis. Go ahead and pop those. Keep yourself safe. Annoying thing is you can just keep popping it. But it should be fine. So Doomdog searches his Necro. There's the Ecto once more. At this point, I think I want to search out another Super Machi. He's just going to keep doing that. Question is, are we going to survive? That's one big problem with this spam. You can just keep recycling that. Alright, we got D-Spell. I think it's worth it to use it on this, even though he has Burning Land. But he also runs multiple copies of this, so it's not really guaranteed that this is going to help. But this is one of my first few times playing the deck, so... Okay, so he does have a second one. At least he attacks directly this time. That means that's not going to come back. Ectoplasma is that. I think Destiny Draw is up again. Yep. See what we can pick up. Let's actually get an Enchanted Jav down. Super Machi. I'm debating setting this, because... Wait, did I already use all 3 Super Machis? Yes, I did. There's no point in not setting it, really.
My turn is done.
You have Card Breaker to, get one card back, get one slot freed up, even if he doesn't attack. So he Man-Eater bugs his own Necrofear. Interesting. Interesting play.
It's my turn.
I've seen some amazing things in my life. That's probably in like the top 95. Man-Eater. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna comment on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and jab this because no reason not to. At this point, he's going aggressive even through a Des counterable. I don't know why the AI works like that.
Here I go. My turn.
But Destiny draws back up again. At this point, it doesn't really matter. Let's just pick up another Javelin.
I draw a card. My turn is done. Draw. Go.
Gajo.
Exactly what I was.
I wonder why I didn't set my jab.
It's my turn.
Am I boosted?
Draw a card.
Let's just set it now.
I set
At this point, he's just running all of these things into me.
Draw.
Another Necrophagio. In attack mode this time. Sick. Oh no, it's a Burning Land. It's a land I don't understand.
I use my face down.
Okay, this is gonna be good, because I can also pop Nutrient Z.
I expected you.
It's gonna give me a lot of healing.
I reveal my face. Exactly what I was waiting for.
Fear dies.
It's my turn.
At this point, I don't think I need to Destiny draw anymore, but you know what? Just be safe.
I draw a card. I set this card face down.
Anyways, let's talk replacements, right? So if you don't have 3 Supremacy, you gotta use Diane Keto, or like Soul of the Pure, something like that.
Here I go.
If you don't have either a Blue Eyes Ultimate or a Master of Oz, you have to take out one of the healing spells and put in a Rear Yoku. So that way you can Rear Yoku before you use Gift of the Martyr. So we picked up our Summoner of Illusions. This will come into play on the second last turn. It's me with the Malise though.
What I was waiting for. Here I go. My turn.
Actually, yeah. So don't do what I did and use the D-Spell on an Ectoplasmer. Save it for the Burning Land, because there's also a possibility that he kills himself with a Burning Land, and you don't want that. And there's a possibility that he kills you with a Burning Land. This point is getting a little scary, you know. You might not actually complete this farm successfully. I wonder if we still have Enchanted Javelins. No, that's pretty much all the healing. So I want to... Do I want to... See, we have a decision to make. Because... If I don't go for it next turn, we could die. So I'm gonna try to do this. It's gonna be one turn early, but I think we have to, or else we will probably lose. Probably lose the farm. Okay. Alright, we took the risk. We're not gonna get that full cards on the brink bonus. At this point, we use Card Breaker. Take out any spell you like. Go ahead and flip your Summoner. Get Blue Eyes Ultimate. Master of Oz works too. It's 4,200, so that's enough to get Piranha all the way to 5,000. At this point, Secret Pass is the last card in the deck. You want to use that on Piranha to get over monsters before you use Gift of the Martyr. Because you can't use Gift of the Martyr if you already... I mean, you can't use Secret Pass if you've already used Gift of the Martyr. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. Hopefully I don't get shafted too hard for not doing the full cards on the brink bonus. Comeback Vic. Okay, it's lagging a little bit. This is probably going to be 7,000 points.